Welcome back, friend. Chris Crone here, and we are talking about how you make millions in real estate. And in the prior videos, we talked first about developing a winning system. I gave you my system that has made me countless amounts of money. Number two, we talked about duplication, how you put a team in place that can work with you. But now we get to the fun stuff. Now we get to step three. And step three is how do you really go from buying maybe 10 or 50 or 100 homes to maybe 500 homes or more. And my friends, we're gonna do that today through partnering.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
Real estate really is one of the most lucrative vehicles on the planet. And when you really study the people who have made all this money, in fact, when you study the majority of millionaires, do you know how they made their first million? They made it in real estate. We're just talking about how you do it intentionally instead of on accident. Because some people will be successful and then they buy a $400,000 home and they wait 30 years and then it's valued at $800,000 or $1 million and now they're technically a millionaire. My question for you is, how do you go fast in real estate? You can't have money as a constraint, you can't have credit as a constraint, and you can't have deals as a constraint. If you have all three of those, there's no limit to the amount of successful real estate investing that you can do. So let's break it all down. First of all, what do I really mean by partnering? Well, I'll tell you what I mean. I kind of came upon it, you could say almost on accident, because I remember when I was newly married to my wife and I bought my very first house, my father-in-law was pretty crazy confused, like, dude, what's this young, dumb kid doing? I was way older when I bought my first house. This kid's in college, he doesn't even know what he wants to be when he grows up. Why is he buying a house? When I bought my second, he thought I was crazy. When I bought my third, he was just entirely confused and I think probably wrote me off a little bit. Ironically, he bought my fourth house with me. I ran out of money, I didn't have it. Shoot, I didn't have any money in the beginning. I put 3% down on a primary residence, bought my first with a pile of equity, pulled the equity out, bought my second, pulled the equity out, bought my third. But my father-in-law, when he bought that fourth property with me, it was his idea. He was basically saying, all right, Chris, you have some track record, and I want you to write that down. Your track record is the most valuable asset, not your homes, not how much money you make. I don't care if you make $1 million. I would trade all my wealth to maintain my track record because it's the key to partnering with as many people as I want. Because my father-in-law, he had a good deal, he had a good experience on that house with me. Remember what we've been talking about. If you have a system, people can buy into that. If you have a team or duplication, people can buy into that. Once you have that, this part becomes easy because my father-in-law, he was asking, he's like, well, do you have deals? I said, yeah, I've got one right now. And he said, well, what's the plan? And I had a team for what I was gonna do. So my father-in-law decided to bet on me. And because it worked the first time, he did it again and again and again. Did it 6 times before I had a total of 9 properties. And I was sitting in college one day, and I want you to get this because I started thinking outside the box. I'm like, man, I got lucky. I kid you not, it was just like yesterday. I'm normally a front row student, but that day I was a senior in college and I'm like, get me out of here, man. I'm sitting on the back row, kind of started to daydream and I'm like, man, how'd I get so lucky? My father-in-law took a bet on me to buy these homes. I must have gotten lucky. But then I thought, what if it wasn't luck? Or what if I can make my luck? What if I can duplicate that? I have 9 properties now, not 3. So I went to 4 individuals who had all had great success in their business and executive life. They're way older than me. And I said, hey, we've been kind of tracking each other on the real estate I've done. Can we do lunch? And I took each one of them out to lunch. I showed them my numbers. I showed them my portfolio. And all of them said, this kid's crushing it. Let's take our 401ks and IRAs and home equity. Let's buy with them. We went in 50-50. And from that day on, I was buying homes every single month. Now I buy them on a daily basis. And that number is only increasing. So check it out. When you partner with someone, what that means is someone brings the money to the table and generally the credit, but someone is bringing all the work. So on my side of the fence, I was saying, I got the deals, I got the track record, I got the team, and I know how to do this. On your side, bring the money and credit, and we'll come together, and we're gonna call that a 50-50 partnership. Now I wanna ask you a question. If you only made half as much on each deal, but could do as many deals as you wanted, would you do it? Friends, that's what partnering is all about. And together we accomplish more. And it's about letting other people in. And if you're following my system, you're gonna make lots of money. Share the wealth, share the opportunity. You know, today, even on this channel, I have some of you that are watching this that because of this video will say, Chris, you've done 4,000 deals and you have that track record? Man, I want to actually partner with you. Let's go. Let's make this happen. And you'll fill out the form below and you'll get in touch with my team. And it's a vetting process. And if you get selected, yes, you can partner with me. But that's not the point. The point is I want to show you how to partner with others. In the fourth video, the next video, the final video coming next, I'm actually going to share with you how you go from having one partnership that takes you where you want to go to having unlimited partnerships. And friends, that's where you can do 1,000 deals. That's where you can do 5,000 deals. There is no limit. One of my students in just the last 9 months has done 19 deals. Like, there's people out there taking this information and they're running with it and they're crushing it. And this is your turn. You see, you didn't Google a video on how to do a deal or 5 deals. You said you want to make millions in real estate. And I'm going to over deliver on that promise. Starting with, you can get my book for free. I'll send it to you in the mail. You just got to click the link in the description below if you haven't done that yet. And join me on the 4th and final videos of the series where I'm going to be talking about unlimited partnering. How you go from saying, I've got the winning system, I've got the team for duplication, I've now done partnering. How do you take partnering to a level where there's no limit? I'm going to put it all together for you. I'm going to give you the team. I'm going to give you everything you need, and it's going to be awesome. We'll see you there.